Hi everyone, good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining. This is an adult only colouring channel and my videos are in no way intended for or aimed at children. Okay, so in this video I'm going to be continuing to work on a double page spread I started on live stream with you. This is from the Soulmates colouring book by Hanna Karlzon, and this is for the Colouralong, which I'm co-hosting with the beautiful Debbie from ColourMeStressFree. And the Colouralong, the hashtag is hashtag HKColouringCollaboration. I will put all of the information down in the description, along with the links to Debbie's YouTube channel. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump in. Okay, so this is what I started in live stream with you. I have done quite a bit of work on this off camera. I'm really hoping I can get this finished up today. I would love to be able to do that. So as you can see, I did work on the spider a little bit. I've finished off her skin, and I don't know if you can see it. Let me just hold it up. I tried something a little bit different, and I've just where I've been using the pencils and sort of doing this with them and feathering in the colours, I actually really liked the way it looked. So rather than trying to sort of buff out those lines, I just went with it. And then to add the highlight here on her nose, because the buff titanium luminance, I had got it so far highlighted, but then I couldn't seem to sort of get any more. So I used a white jelly roll and just sort of put a little bit sort of coloured on the page like this, and then while it was wet I literally just sort of smudged it in with my finger to get that more definitive highlight. And then as you can see, I've worked more up here on it as well. So yeah, I'm really liking the way that this is turning out. So I thought we would work a bit more on this together today. The only thing is that I've kind of hit a bit of a brick wall with the colours for up here at the top, so I think I'll just work down here, and then I'm sure something will kind of hit me when I least expect it to finish off. It's the background bits sort of here and this middle bit, because I know what colours I want to do all the other little things and the spider. But same here on the spider, you know, for this background bit, I'm stuck on that as well. So yeah, I'm not sure. But what I'm going to do is zoom you in a little bit. Okay. And then we'll work sort of down here. So we'll do that, and we'll just have a little bit of a chat and see how everyone is doing. So how are you, or how's your week going so far? I'm recording this on Tuesday I'm losing track of days. I don't know if it's Tuesday the 4th of August or Tuesday the 11th. Oh my gosh. See, that's how bad it is. I have no idea what the date is. I think it's the 4th, Tuesday the 4th of August. You can probably hear the little ones upstairs shouting and laughing. I have asked them to keep the noise down, but you know, they're kids and they're playing. So I think so long as they're not arguing and fighting, then I can deal with it. So if you guys are joining in with me and Debbie for the colour along, thank you so much. I'm really excited to see your pages. You can either tag us on Instagram, Facebook, or if you don't have anything like that, but you would still like us to see your pictures, then please feel free to email them to us. We'd still love to see your work. If you don't want to participate or you don't have any of the books, then that's absolutely fine as well. If you just want to use the videos or live streams as, regular colour and chats, you can do that as well. As I always say, so long as you're happy and having fun with, with what you're colouring, that's all that matters. And I don't want anyone to feel pressure to go out and buy Hanna Karlzon books, just to participate in the colour along. You absolutely do not have to do that. But if you really want to, then great. But if you don't want to, like I said, that's absolutely fine as well. So I'm using my Faber-Castell polychromos at the moment. They are working a dream on this paper. Really are. I must admit though, I'm so glad that the skin on her face is done, because even sort of, during the live stream, it was a ridiculously long live stream. I think it was like 3.5 hours, 3 hours, 40 minutes, something like that. I was working on the skin, and when I came off stream, the rest of that day and sort of going into that evening, I was still working on this page. So yeah, it took me a long time to get the skin to a point where I was like, yeah, okay, I'm happy with that, So yeah, that was a lot of work, but I'm really pleased with the outcome. Skin is one of those things, it scares me, it really does. It intimidates me so much. But I will admit, it was actually really nice to just sort of sit and take my time with it, and not rush myself or put pressure on myself. So yeah, it was nice. I really enjoyed the process of working on her skin. Okay, I'm going in with my second blue. So what's everyone up to today? Or what are you going to be up to for the rest of the week? We don't have anything planned for this afternoon. Just sort of, taking things as they come, which is suiting me fine. If you can hear that, that's my son laughing, doing an evil laugh. Monkey. Okay, next blue. feels quite strange filming a colour and chat. It doesn't feel like I've done one of these for quite a while. I'm not sure. But like I said, we're not up to much today. I'm not feeling the best, so as less as possible today is good. I had an anxiety attack yesterday, and then last night my back and my legs, oh my gosh, really hurting me, and it woke me up about 2 a.m. this morning. Bearing in mind I took some strong pain meds, before I went to sleep last night. But yeah, it woke me up about 2 a.m. So I took some more pain medicine, rubbed some deep heat on my back and my knees. But it just wasn't doing what I needed it to do. So the pain kept me awake until gone 5 o'clock this morning. But it got to the point I was wiped out. I was exhausted, so I ended up just sort of crashing out. So I'm a little bit quiet. I do apologise. I'm super tired, but I really wanted to get some content to upload done. I've done a couple of flip throughs. Now I'm doing this. So it's never ending, isn't it? We had some sort of toy storage delivered a few days ago. So once we finish sorting through Caden and Emmy's stuff, then we've got some new storage to put their stuff away in, because they had both broken their other toy units and stuff. Honestly, these kids are just being so destructive at the minute. It's so frustrating. Okay. Alright. I'm going to go in now with my Caran d'Ache Luminance Buff Titanium pencil. And I'm just using this as kind of like a blender cum highlighter. It works beautifully for that purpose, which is why I have a few. My first one got down to sort of pretty much nothing, to the point where even in a pencil extender I couldn't even sharpen it anymore, So it's well, that is the sign of a well-loved, well-used pencil. Whoops. So when I ordered from, where did I order them from? I don't know if it was, I think it might have been Cult Pens quite some time ago. Yeah, I ordered some of the Buff Titanium Luminance pencils as well. So if you have this book and this is a page that you've coloured, what colours did you go with on yours? So as you can see, I'm just, just building up layers and stuff. And even though I've just blended it, it's still allowing me to layer and blend over the top, which is so lovely. So I think I want to use Distress inks in the background. The kids upstairs laughing. Oh, honestly, they've got the cheekiest little laughs. But as I said earlier, I'm just glad that they're playing nicely. So much nicer than them fighting and arguing. Okay. Get this bottom bit here done. So I think the next Hanna Karlzon book that I work in will probably be the jewellery box, I think. I'm just looking on my shelf. Yeah, that's the one that's not there. So that's the one that's upstairs. I think I've flagged about 3 or 4 pages in it that I'd really like to colour. So it'll probably be from a jewellery box, because if I don't get these pages finished in this colour and chat, then I'm just going to finish them off screen so that we can move on to the next book. I will do colour and chats from other books, not just Hanna Karlzon this month as well. But of course, that's the Colouralong that I'm co-hosting with Debbie. So. Okay. Just make sure that I'm getting those dark spots, and then again I'm just going to go in with my buff titanium luminance and just blend and blend those colours. Okay, so we'll just colour these bits the same as I've done here. So grab my black Pentel hybrid, oh my goodness, not Pentel hybrid, my black Papermate Flare. Oh, I'm so sorry. You can tell I've not got much sleep. Okay. So get these bits here coloured. That one. And do these middle bits here on the screws, like that. And then I'm going to use a silver Uniball Signo. Do I'm trying to keep this as neat as I can. I need to resubscribe to Colouring Heaven as well at some point. I need to get that done. Okay, so this is a Bic Intensity Medium, and this is one of the water-based markers. Okay. Oh, I missed the silver on this one. Let's quickly do that. Okay, messed that one up a little bit, but that's all right. And then I want my gold uni paint marker. Okay, so watch I don't put my hand in there. Wet silver gel pen. Okay, these are gold as well. And this one. I'm just going over those little lines. It's okay. I'm not too concerned about those. Okay. my micron pens are upstairs. What I'll do is I'll go over the little lines on these like I have on her face. I'll go over those little lines on these down here on her neck later on, just to, you know, put in that that black line a little bit darker. Okay, on here, on these bits, I do think, okay, I know I want to do the side bits here on these strips. I know I want to do those with the where is it, with this one, the Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic, and this is in the blue ink with metallic green glitter. You can see I've used it sort of, you know, in different areas on the page already. So I do want to put that here, and then I think I want the little diamonds. I think I want to do those silver, and then the, you know, the bit behind, I want to do that black. So let's grab out those. So I want that one. Okay, so if we can get this side finished, that'd be great. So let's go in with the black Papermate Flare. I'm just going to add a little scrap of paper down there for when I go off the edges. Let me zoom you in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. I'm just going to have a sip of my drink. Yeah, originally I was considering doing the background with like some metallic paint, but then I thought it might be a little bit too much with, you know, the metallic accents that I want to use on her and the spider. So I'm going to have a go with Distress ink, I think. I do have some gold. I think it's the Winsor & Newton drawing ink. So I wouldn't mind just sort of getting a little bit of that on a brush and try and flick that on the background, maybe over the Distress ink. That might look quite cool. We'll see. I guess just see how I feel near at the time. I did use my Arteza acrylic paint yesterday to paint a background in Romantic Country, the third tale. So, but I just need to, because I couldn't get in like really close around the edges to the different elements, I'm going to just use a black fine Posca marker. I mean, the paint I used, it was Prussian blue, and like I said, it was an Arteza acrylic. So I know the black is kind of off colour, but I think it'll be okay. So I need to do that later, and then just add some little embellishments with gel pens, add some stars, and yeah, I think we'll be good. With these bits here, where it's got like the little sort of little dashes, I can add that back in later, so I'm not too concerned. You know, if I want to add it back in, I will, but if not, then I won't. That's the nice thing, isn't it, about colouring? your books. Do whatever you want. Whatever you want. Just, you make them personal to you. But I must admit, I've had so much fun working on this. And, being someone who's really arachnophobic, this is the first ever spider that I've coloured as well. So, go me. Okay. We've decided with the kids' school uniforms and stuff, we're going to get them all black trainers to wear instead of shoes. One, I find that trainers lasts Caden longer, whereas with school shoes he can kick them out in a day or two. He's really hard on shoes. And I checked on Tegan's school website and they are allowed to wear trainers so long as they're all black. So we're gonna do that. And I know that they're allowed to do it at the primary schools, so hopefully their little feet will be a bit more comfortable, because you think, getting them ready for school and stuff. I mean, Tegan is sort of up, dressed and ready for school by 7:30, 7:45. And then the little ones, they put their shoes and coats and stuff on to get down to school. So they put their shoes on by about 8:15. And then by the time, they all come home from school, it's like 3:30, 3:45. So they've had those shoes on a good long while. So, yeah, I think trainers will be better for them. And we're lucky that the schools, the school lets them do that. Okay, so we want the hybrid now. These are my favourite gel pens. They are just so beautiful. They really are absolutely incredible. If you can hear the little man upstairs shouting, I apologise. Sounds like him and his sister having a disagreement. Oh, the joys. But yeah, working with the acrylic paint on that page in Romantic Country yesterday, it was nice. It was nice to just sit and, even though it was just, one colour, it was nice. The only thing is that I can see so many brush strokes on the page, and some of the bits of paint are a little bit lumpy, but I think that's because I didn't use any water with it. I just thought, well, it's just one colour, I don't need water, it'll be fine. But I just think just dipping my brush in a little bit of water now and again would have just made the paint smooth out a little bit better, just go on a little bit smoother instead of being so thick. But that is not a reflection on Artesa's paint. That is, user error. So that's all me. I was going to do those silver, but I'm kind of thinking I want to do them gold. If you are interested in any Arteza products and would like to also support the channel, then I do put my Arteza affiliate links in all of my videos. I am an Arteza affiliate, so for each sale that is made through my affiliate links, I receive a tiny little bit of commission. You're not obliged to use those links, not at all. They're just there if you wish to do so. And it doesn't cost you any extra than, what you're purchasing anyway. But like I said, please don't feel obliged to use those links. They're just there if you wish to do so. Okay. I like that very much. Yeah, I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna do those gold. So let's put the silver back. I'm gonna use the gold Uniball Signo rather than the Unipaint marker. Just because these are sort of a little bit fiddly. So I'll use these to do them. I'm sorry, I'm going quiet. Just sort of listening out for the kids and getting engrossed in colouring. What's the weather like where you guys are? Quite grey and overcast here today, which is why I've got the overhead softbox light on. I'm really sorry about the background noise. If you can hear the kids upstairs fighting. Okay. I might have to cut this video short. We'll see. I'll give it a minute or two. But if I need to dash off, then I apologise in advance. Okay. It is really bothering me what to do up. Do you know what? Rather than move the book, it'd be easier just to do that. Okay, that's Caden screaming. Ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Honestly. These kids. I really apologise for the the screaming. Let me just get this spider done here, this little one. And then I'm gonna go and have a chat to the munchkins. Because Caden knows that, you know, screaming like that is a big no-no. So okay, and then what I'll do, my lovelies, I'll finish this off screen. So let me just zoom you out. I know we haven't got much done today. We've done these sections down here and this bit, so it's not a lot, but it's still progress, isn't it? So I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for joining me for this colouring chat. I hope you've enjoyed it. Again, if you're taking part in the colour along, thank you so much. I will, as I mentioned earlier, link Debbie from ColourMeStressFree. I will link her YouTube channel in the description. So yeah, thank you so much for joining. Take care, stay safe. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care, everyone. Lots of love.